Hey students, John Kerezy, your instructor for the summer 2025 semester. I'm coming to you today from COMM Health, specifically the CT diagnostic place. I just got a little exam here. Trust me, this is a bit more arduous than anything you're going to face this semester. A couple quick bits of advice for you. PP, PP, PP. Proper practice and preparation promotes perfect performance. If you prepare, study hard, you're going to do great this semester. Read your syllabus. Pay attention to the deadlines. Also, read your textbooks. I actually have old school hard copies of my textbooks. You, of course, have digital ones, but be sure to read them and then follow the instructions when you have quizzes and papers and other activities done, and it'll be a great experience for you. This is my penultimate or next to last semester at Cahawka Community College. I'm looking forward to making this a great learning experience for you and thrilled to have you in my class.
Hello, 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 COMM 1010 students. This is Professor Kerezy coming at you the day before our semester begins. Begins on June the 30th, so I'm recording this, June the 29th. This is the second part of the video. You saw the first part, which was recorded at COMM Health in their diagnostic labs. This one is recorded in my basement, so a little bit easier place to be. So I wanted to give you some tips and advice as we begin our class together. First off, we're in Brightspace. That's the college's new learning management system, so be sure you're familiar with it. If you're not, yell, scream, let me know. Say, Professor Kerezy, this is my first online class, because the college has resources for you. I have circled for you many of the things you need to look at right away in Brightspace. Our textbook is there, for example. You want to download the syllabus. I would recommend you print it out and read it, especially pay attention to the week-by-week activities, which I'll cover a little bit later on. But then you see some other things as well. I'm a big believer in giving you more than you need. So you're going to see sample speeches. You're going to see PowerPoints for every chapter of the textbook as you read along. And you're going to see other things that are basically designed to help you do well navigating this class and becoming a fairly proficient speaker by the time the semester ends on August the 2nd. So that's my goal, hoping to stay with it with you. And speaking of goals, and speaking of the end of the semester, it ends on Saturday, August 2nd. All academic work for this class must be done by then, because the college has a deadline for me to submit your final grades. So the grades I submit aren't my grades, they're your grades. They're what you've earned based on the academic progress you've made in this class. And remember, in this class, there are 4 speeches. One's pretty simple, but you must give, let me try that there we go. You must give 4 speeches to pass the class. If you don't give all 4 speeches, irrespective of what grade you have, you earn a failing grade for COMM 1010. There is a list in the syllabus of the academic activities. There are about 20 of them, and they're on the screen here for you. Warn you right now, the busiest week of the academic semester is the week of July 21st. If you're planning to be away from town, you probably should drop this class. 2/3 of the points will be earned in the last 2 weeks of the class. Week 4 when you give an informative speech and do a peer evaluation, and week 5 when you do the same thing for the persuasive speech. So those are probably the most important ones of the semester, but they're all important in my mind because what we do in weeks 1 and 2 are building toward week 3, 4, and 5. One of my favorite mantras, PP, 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 and for this class it means proper practice and preparation promotes perfect performance. Think about it. Somebody doesn't go out on the golf course for the first time and shoot 7 or 8 under par. It takes a lot of practice and experience to become really proficient. So same thing with your speeches. I expect you to practice them 2, 3, 4 times before you submit the speeches that you will submit. By the way, this is covered in the syllabus, but we use MediaSite in course tools for submitting of your videos. So look at that and be sure to sign into that so you have no problem with that part of the class. If you have any questions, concerns, things I need to know, you can reach me. There's my email address, there's my Google Voice, my text number. I also have an office at Tri-C in the West Campus. I'm there on Tuesday afternoons. It's 8200 if we need to meet in person. And again, it's on the syllabus, but my landline there is 216-987-5040. Again, 216-987-5040. Hey, great to have you in COMM 1010. Look at the outcomes and objectives that you're going to see on the bottom of page 1 and page 2 of your syllabus and feel quite confident that you, yes, I mean you, will meet or exceed all of those outcomes by the time August 2nd rolls around. Great to have you in the class.